19 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few guards I look to buy low and trade for this week. So with the trade deadline today in most fantasy leagues, the first guy is Devonte Graham of the New Orleans Pelicans. So Graham, it's been a down season for him in his first season with the Pelicans. 12.7 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 2.7 threes a game, and 36% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, the numbers have dropped even more, 9.5 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.8 threes a game, and 42% from the field. So right here, his playing time's definitely gone down over the last few weeks here for Devonte Graham. Only playing about 20, 25 minutes a game. But this guy, we know he's got good upside. We know he could score the basketball with the best of them when he gets hot and going. And right now, I think he's just in a little bit of a slump, but he'll break out of it. And right now, his value's at an all-time low for this season. And he's a perfect buy low candidate, in my opinion. February 25th to Phoenix, 11 points, a rebound, 2 assists, 2 threes, 33% from the field. February 27th at the Lakers, 12 points, a rebound, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 2 threes, 50% from the field. And March 2nd versus Sacramento, a very bad ball game for him. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a 3, and only 16% from the field. So right now, with the numbers down in the playing time, you don't have to even give up much to get him, or you could even pick him up off your waiver wire. But he has too much upside, in my opinion, to not take an opportunity and get him on your roster with the fantasy playoffs coming up in a couple weeks here and the deadline approaching today. Guards Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's been a great season here for Anthony Edwards this season. But the last few games here, he's been in a slump, and he's banged up with a knee injury as well. So right here, he's probably day-to-day with the knee injury. But this guy's a great talent and a good fantasy player on the season. 21.4 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 1.5 steals a game, 2.9 threes a game, and 43% from the field. So right now, the only down thing with him is obviously the banged-up knee and the low field goal percentage. But the last couple weeks here after the All-Star break, he hasn't done much. 12.3 points a game, 3.7 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 1.7 steals, and 35% from the field. And he's not even averaging 1 3 per game over the last few weeks. And that's been the problem here with Edwards. But right now, we know he's a great talent. We know he's having a great fantasy season. No doubt about it is Edwards being ranked in the top 30 this season. So right now, I think he'll bounce back. He'll get back off the injury, and he's going to play good. I know it's been a struggle the last few games, but he's a perfect buy low candidate with these games, with the last few games, him struggling. February 24th versus Memphis, 5 points, 4 boards, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 9% from the field. February 25th versus Philly, 15 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, a steal, a block, a 3, 38% from the field. And February 28th at Cleveland, 17 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals, a 3, and 53% from the field. So right here, numbers are down, field goal has been way down, and now with the knee injury on top of it, I think you could get him definitely cheaper than you could have traded for him a few weeks ago, where he was having big ball games, over 30 points a game. And the third and final guard I look to buy low and trade for this week is Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns. So Booker, we know he's a great player, but now he's on the protocol list here, and this is the first person to have it in a long time in the last couple months here in the league for Devin Booker. So Booker on the season, another masterful season, 25.6 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.1 steals, 2.6 threes a game, and 44% from the field here. In the last couple weeks here, 28.3 points a game, 5 boards, 8 assists, 3 steals on average, 2.3 threes a game, and 48% from the field. So he's scoring the basketball with the best of them. But now this is a perfect time to get him. Obviously, I know the playoffs only a couple weeks away, but now with him on the safety and protocol list, he's going to miss 2 or 3 games at minimum. Here's Devin Booker. And right now, I would take a shot and try to get him on my roster, and maybe you could get him at a little bit of a discount. But either way, discount or not, this is a guy I want on my roster going into the playoffs because he's a big-time scorer, and this guy could carry a fantasy team to the championships. So the last few games before he went out, February 24th at OKC, 25 points, 5 boards, 12 assists, 6 steals, a 3, 56% from the field. February 25th versus the Pelicans, 30 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 2 threes, 41% from the field. And February 27th versus Utah, 30 points, 7 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, 4 threes, and 50% from the field. So right here, like I mentioned, one of the best scorers in the league. But now with him missing some time here, this is a perfect time maybe to try to get him on a little bit of the discount. You're not going to get him on much of one, but I would try to trade for him this week no matter what. So that's a few guards I look to buy and trade for here for Week 19 of the fantasy basketball season.